Okay, question 5 for the paper 22 October-November 2021. Simon has a business selling office stationery. On 1st January 2019, he owned 2 delivery vehicles, which has been purchased on 1st January 2018. Delivery vehicle A has cost 30,000 and delivery vehicle B has cost 25,000. Simon used the straight line method for depreciation for delivery vehicle. A rate 20 per annum on cost is used, with the rate being applied for each part of the year for which the delivery vehicle owned. So this sentence, be careful. You must watch out the date of the purchase. Be careful with the date of purchase. Okay. Next is that due to decline in business, delivery vehicle B was sold on 31st. So here, based on the cost used, sold on 31st March, basically is an incomplete year. Okay, they only used for 3 months basically. And a check was received. Delivery vehicle A still in use at the end of 2020. So this is the information, and straight line method, good thing is easier for calculation. So now, before we go to do the question, okay, we calculate the information in here first. So the business started on 1st January 2019. And the question in here, they ask that complete the following each of the year. They mean they want to do 2 years account. Okay. Simon used the straight line method for the delivery vehicle. So delivery vehicle A. They have 2 assets. A, the cost is 30,000. Okay. On 1st January 2019, he owned 2 delivery vehicles, which has been purchased on 1st January. When is the purchase date? Purchase date is on 1st January 2018. Okay. Now what we got to do is we calculate the depreciation. Accumulated, okay, I calculate accumulated depreciation. Okay, first year 2018, because it's a whole year, the asset being owned and used. So we take 30,000 times the percentage. Percentage is how much? 20%. So the amount is, let's calculate, 30,000 times 20%. So which is 6,000. First 2018 is 6,000. Okay. Second year 2019. 2019, first of all, they say that delivery A was still in use end of the 2020. That means 2019 is fully used, also same amount, which is 6,000. Okay. 2020 also same amount because they didn't dispose the asset A. They disposed the asset B. Come to the delivery vehicle B. The cost is 25,000. And when is the purchase date? Same, which has been purchased on the same date. And we calculate the depreciation. The first year depreciation, 2018, will be taking 25,000 times 20%. So we get 25,000 times 20% is 5,000. So 5,000. Okay, the second one, 2019. 2019. Okay. Here they say Simon used the strict I, blah, blah. Okay. Due to a decline in business, vehicle sold on the 31st March 2020. So this one, 2019, still the full year. So if you need to calculate, just put in 5,000. But 2020, be careful already. They say that it sold on 31st March, only used for 3 months, from the 1st January until 31st March. So we had to calculate 2,000, 25,000 times 20% times 3/12. Why? Because this is not a full month use. The question saying that amount annual on cost in use. The cost in use only for 3 months. So this one is only 3 months that they use, which is from the 1st Jan 20 to 31st March 20. So take notes about the question. So now calculate. So take 5,000 times 3/12. So which is 1250. Okay. Now this is got the disposal. Vehicle B got disposal. What is the total? Total accumulated. Total accumulated will be 5,000 plus 5,000 plus 1250, which is equal to, let's calculate, 10,000. Okay, it should be 10,000, 11,250. So this is the amount. Okay, now let's see what else the information needed. Okay, basically calculated already. So we prepare the delivery vehicle account, 6 column, delivery vehicle account. Okay, date 2019. They want to start from here, January 1st, balance, breakdown, 55,000. Date, detail, and dollar. Okay. So first year, 2019, 2018, they already bought. They don't have any new purchases. So December 31st still will be the same amount. No change on it. Okay? Because they don't have the new asset purchases. Okay, so balance carry down. Okay, let's move a bit. Okay, 55,000. Okay, now next is that balance carry down. Balance breakdown 2020. Okay, January 1st, balance breakdown 55,000. But in year of 2020, there is a disposal on the March of 31st. Here we have to transfer to disposal account. How much to be transferred? 25,000, which is vehicle B. Disposal of vehicle B. Okay, 25,000. And then the balance still in use. They say that the asset A still in use, which is a balance carry down. Take 55 minus, so we get the answer for it, 30,000. So this 30,000 transfer to here, 2021, January 1st. Okay, balance breakdown, 30,000. That is for the delivery vehicle. So now next is that us to prepare the provision for or depreciation of delivery vehicle. Date, here. Okay. Okay, 2019, January 1st, balance, data, 1100. So we copy this information to top, easier to see. And do in here. Okay, for the 2019, December 31st, the income statement amount, how much of it, which is the total for the year to be recognized, which is taking the A 6,000 plus the B 5,000, so we get 11,000, and this amount accumulated depreciation, it will transfer to the next year. Balance carried out 22,000. So this 22,000 transfer to following year, which is 2020 January 1st. Balance brought down 22,000. Now come to the 2020, the income statement amount. How much that we should recognize? We should take the 6,000 plus the 2020 for the vehicle B 1250, because the question saying that based on the usage period we charge the depreciation. So this amount we should plus the vehicle B. December 31st balance, we don't put balance carried out because we have the disposal for the vehicle B. So vehicle B disposal, how much? The total accumulated depreciation, which is what we calculated in here, 11,250. Then after that only we put in balance carried out. So how much the balance carried out? So let's recalculate. So take the credit minus the debit. This is 18,000, 2021, January 1st, balance brought down 18,000. So this is how we find the information. And this question, be careful, because in the question in the exam, depreciation topic, the information for how to calculate depreciation, what is the term, what is the policy of the depreciation, you must read carefully and clear it, because this sentence trying to tell you based on the usage period we charge the depreciation. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, here they ask for delivery vehicle disposal account. So I'm doing in here so that easier for us to see. Disposal of delivery vehicle. When we dispose 2020 on the March of 31st. So here is a credit. So here will be debit. So you put delivery vehicle and the amount is 25,000. Here you saw the disposal debit. So here also you put the credit. One debit, one must be credit. Provision for depreciation. So the amount is 1 And then what are the information? They say that a check for 10,350 was received. This trying to tell you 10,350. This amount that you receive must put bank because it's a check. Okay, then after that, you need to calculate the differences and transfer to the income statement. So we need to see which side is more. Okay, debit is more than the credit. That means this amount will transfer to the income statement. This is a losses income statement. This is a loss on disposal. And the amount is, take the total debit minus the credit. So this is the amount that we transfer to the income statement. No balance carried out, no balance brought down for the disposal account. So take notes about it. Next is Simon's sister Yasmin is also in the business and depreciate her delivery vehicle by reducing balance method. Simon is considering whether to apply reducing balance of the to the vehicle, to the delivery vehicle. Advise Simon whether he should apply reducing balance method or depreciation. Justify your answer. So account is allowed to change the method if the account can give better view of the account, then to the user is allowed. So the benefit of by right vehicle, delivery vehicle, we should use reducing balance method, because the reason is that beginning of this period, vehicle should have more depreciation and less maintenance. This is to offset the cost of the use of the vehicle. So here, talk about advantage first. Okay. Now we can say that by using the reducing balance method, the cost for delivery vehicle cash to expenses should be averaged out, because depreciation cost reduce and maintenance cost increase for delivery vehicle. This is more accurate method should be used by him. Okay. Let's continue first. Okay. So the next one, what is the problem if you use this calculation method? It's a troublesome, every year have to calculate. Simon has to recalculate the depreciation amount for the year. Recalculate the depreciation amount for the year in the end of each financial year. It may time consuming to Simon to recalculate the amount. So this is disadvantage for it. And then next is recalculate the depreciation amount for the year in each. Okay. Then next, what else that we can show? Advice. Okay, this is a disadvantage. I thought more advantage. Other than that, what we can see? Okay, the amount of the net book value, the net book value of the vehicle is show more more realistic value to market value. So this means that when he want to sell the asset, then it will be more accurate comparison. So next is that, what else we want to say? Simon had to recalculate. So it's a time consuming. And then it will against consistency principle due to the change of the method used. Okay, now conclusion. So what should we talk about? So for me, since that they already used for 3 years, the asset not much value, I will advise that not to change. Left with the 2 more years if using straight line method. So I would not advise Simon to change. If you agree, then you support your own opinion, because for me, since they only left with 2 years, I don't think that should be changed lah. So since that not much value on the asset already, I was not advised to change the depreciation method due to the asset already depreciated for 3 years and not much value left. So this is my advice. He can change the depreciation method for new delivery vehicle that he purchased in future. So this is what my personal opinion. I think no need to change because left with 2 years, not much value, no point, keep on changing. Okay, it's a time consuming for him also, just because of this change 2 more years. So finish this asset, new asset purchase can be changed. Okay, that is all the question 5 that I'm preparing for the paper of October-November 2021, paper 22. I hope the paper that I prepare, it help you to understand better.